Some people just know how to act around you. Some people just understand themselves so well. Some people understand other people so well. Like they are really good at discerning how they feel, how you feel, how you interact with their environment. Like they're just so good at knowing how they feel and understanding people. These people literally have what we call a very high emotional intelligence. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about emotional intelligence, the domains of it, how it literally affects how we relate with and interact with other people and our daily activities, in fact. What is emotional intelligence? Without giving you ChatGPT definition or others grand arranged definition, basically emotional intelligence is basically understanding how you feel, understanding how other people feel, and regulating it. It's basically understanding how you feel, understanding how other people feel, and making sure it's regulated, making sure it's under control. You know how to control them, you know how to interact with other people. Now, let me give you the whole ChatGPT definition. So, ChatGPT definition basically said it's understanding your emotions and using them in a smart way, not letting them control you, but also learning from them. Not letting them to control you, but also. So, hi guys, I'm so sorry, my mic died. I didn't even realize that I was even done filming this video when I realized that there was no audio in any of the sounds. So I'm back now with a halfly charged mic to continue from where the clip stopped talking. And yeah, I hope I give you the same energy. So basically, emotional intelligence is understanding how you feel, understanding how other people feel, and then learning how to control them, learning how to balance them. This really helps you when life gets messy. It really helps you understand yourself and other people, so it like life doesn't overwhelm and drown you. Now there are five domains to emotional intelligence. There are five domains to emotional intelligence, and they are: one, self-awareness; two, self-regulation; three, motivation; four, empathy; and then the last one is social skills. So we're just going to be diving into what these domains are. So starting with self-awareness, basically what the word says, self-aware. You are aware of your feelings. You know how you feel in a particular moment. You understand how you feel. For example, you're a team lead. You're a team lead, and then one of your team members pissing you off. Like the person is getting on your last nerve. You're going to come from the place of, okay, wait, is this person actually doing something that is making me angry, or am I just tired? Is this person actually doing something that's making me angry, or I'm just hungry? Like, I am guilty of this. Most times when I catch myself like trying to snap or trying to be like cranky or moody to people, I'm like, what up? What's up? What's wrong with me? Am I hungry? Am I tired? Am I not feeling great? What's happening? Why am I about to be in a negative energy, a negative atmosphere? And then I just realized that I'm hungry. And when I eat, I get better. So basically, self-awareness is understanding how you feel. You can't take from an empty cup. You have to first understand how you feel before you can cater for the needs of others. So the next domain is self-regulation. So now you understand your feelings. You understand how you're feeling in a particular time. You basically understand them. So now self-regulation is basically knowing how to control your own emotions, knowing how to control your own feelings. I'm hungry. Go and eat. I'm tired. Take a rest. I don't feel great. Do something that makes you feel better. It's basically understanding your own emotions, understanding them so well that you know how to regulate and control them. You don't let them overwhelm you. You don't let them consume you or immerse you into this kind of emotion or feeling. You know how to control and put your emotions to check. Next domain is motivation. Now, highly emotionally intelligent people, I'm talking people with high emotional intelligence, have very strong motivation. Why? Because they know what they want. They know their value. They know what they want to attract into their life. They're not gonna just sit down and listen out. They're gonna go get that thing that they want. They have so much motivation because they know that it comes from a place of, oh, I know what I am. Like, they know who they are. They know what they want. So their motivation is on flicker. Like, their self-discipline is to her. Like, they know what they want. Now the next one is empathy. Now, if you notice, the domain started with self-awareness, self-regulation, and motivation. It just basically talked about yourself first before we are now going to empathy, which is how how you relate to other people, how you put other people in your shoes. Now, here's the funny thing. If you don't have good self-awareness, good self-regulation, and then good motivation, like, what are you doing trying to be empathetic? You can't pour when you don't even have anything in your cup. You can't pour when you don't even have anything in your cup. You have to fix those three domains, and after fixing them, you now become empathetic in the sense that you are able to put yourself in other people's shoes. You are able to understand how other people feel. You're empathetic. Okay, this person is feeling this way. Why is this person feeling this way? Why is this, what's the reason for this person to feel this way? You basically understand how the person feels. You try to put yourself in their situation. In that situation, you try to put yourself in that situation. You try to understand what this person or how this person feels. It's basically the ability to understand how someone else feels. That's just simply what empathy is. It's basically the ability to understand how someone else feels. And then the last domain is social skills. Social skills. And now this is where the ribbon is tied. It's the combination of self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy. This is where you can bring it to real life setting. How is your social skills? Do you have good interpersonal relationships? How are you able to regulate yourself and other people around you? What would, like, your communication skills, your how you interact with people? That's where social skills comes in. That's where self-awareness turns into action. That's where self-regulation turns into action. That's when empathy turns into action. That's when your motivation now turns into action. Social skills is basically the ribbon on all the emotional intelligence domains. Now, there are tests online. I think there was a time I did a test. This was like 5 years back on emotional intelligence to be able to, like, your IQ. Basically, you can check out your emotional intelligence to like your IQ. I'm gonna look for one that you can do for free. I just hope I find it. So it was 5 years ago I was able to do this. I don't know whether I can find it now because I'm not even able to check it now. So I would make sure that I surf the internet to find one, and I would link it in the description down below so you can go and check. You can go and check for your emotional intelligence. You can go and check. You can go and check your emotional intelligence and just basically which one is stronger than the other, because we could have good self-awareness skills. You can have good empathy skills, but you have poor self-regulation, or you have low social skills. Like, one can be stronger than the other. That happens. So basically having a balance around everything, it's literally the gold. Just basically checking your EI and knowing where you stand. I'm definitely going to look for one on the internet, maybe free. If it's paid, I can just put it on the link so you can pay to do it. However it is, I'm just going to search for it on the internet and link it down in my description below. And if I don't find, I'm so sorry, but I will try my best to find. I hope this video was able to help you. Like, if you want to be that girl, like, you want to be that person, just have your emotional intelligence in check. Like, know yourself and how to relate with other people. And I hope this video is able to help, like, one person out there understand how they feel and how to regulate their emotions moving on from today. Thank you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.